Hey guys, guess what? We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Um, well, today is a momentous occasion. For those who've been around on Twitch and who have seen the other videos, today is a big deal. This means we have finished decorating the Vale. It is officially Prithian. If you haven't noticed, in the words I'm using, I'm talking about ACOTAR. So about 9 months ago, I decided from a dream snap that I was going to make my Vale have all the courts from the books. And we're here. We're finished. Last week the day court video came out, or fairly recently, depending on when this comes out. And now we're doing the whole thing because every court is finished. If you want to look at each court individually on its own in a more in-depth way, there's a video for each. So let's get started. So this is my autumn court. We have a nice little walkway that way. Fairy godmother house is this way. So we have some nice little sitting areas. Each area has the mining nodes, kind of how we need them. So yeah, there's like a sitting area, fairy godmother's house, a nice little spot for a picnic in the shade, if you so chose. You go up that way, the spring court's that way, but we will get to the spring court later in the video. Now, I want you all to keep an eye out for different book references. There's little ha-has to the books in some areas. Yeah. There's plenty in the night court. We'll be getting there soon. But here is the autumn court. Yeah, this was fun to make. I split the bind up into two between Hybern and the autumn court. So it's kind of a 2-in-1. So we get across this. I didn't do any of the bridge areas. I didn't feel like it was necessary. But as we are walking into Hybern, there's the king's throne and his little spot for his subjects to sit, if they so choose, and to dine with their king. There's that way to the stairs. There's access to every mining node over here. It's just so pretty. Yes, and I did very much I did gold pathing because I thought it was what it should be. So yeah, there's the access to the mining nodes. These castle walls took forever to put in place, and getting all the gold for this, insane. Absolutely insane. Now we are up to go to the Weaver's Cottage. So this is our first little nod to the books. Now, mind you, how this all started was 2 different dream snaps. There was the flower. There was a flowery one. And there was I don't remember what it was. But I did a night court inspired look. I want to say it was an outfit challenge. So I took Merida's house. If you know Merida's house, it looks like if you were to pretend it was a Weaver's Cottage, that's how it looks. So that's her spot in things. She has her, yeah, she would be with the princesses, like where everybody else is. But she fits so well in the night court that I just kind of left her there. All right, now we're going into Valaris / the night court. The vibes for this were so much fun to do. I absolutely had a blast. Again, pathing. for this whole thing was insane. Because I did my whole valley in between this. Oh my gosh. But so there's like little restaurants, there's like a little library, Vera's art studio. So some more restaurants this way, shopping, the firehouse. I used it as a building, Pizza Planet because I was using it as a building, restaurant, walkway. I thought I got this must have spawned when I was not playing. But yeah, so eventually that castle back there is going to have the hewn city in it. So this next spot we're talking, the training ring where Nesta trained, where Feyre trained. That's what that's a nod to. And then eventually you'll get a build of me building the hewn city in the back over here. That's what that's going to be. And all the archways in this area are nods to the city's Starlight. So we're gonna go to the human lands and then we'll go to the winter court, and from there we'll go back towards the ending over there. But yeah, so it's like a whole bunch of like a little this is like a nod to Rita's kind of a thing. You know, there's only so many things I can do within the game. So this is my human lands. The queens are the human realm. That's their house. But you have Joy and Sadness over here. So they're living in here. This is the Queen's Palace. They kind of have like a little area. I forgot I had a chest in here. But yeah, that's what's going on here. And then you have Merlin a little bit further down. I have my mushroom house in here.
Don't forget, I'm here to help.
So yeah, we're gonna go on this way. We're gonna go into the winter court. It's really it's such a awesome thing to be so inspired by like a set of books and to be able to be like, yeah, okay, there's enough room in this section of my game to add this and to do a whole thing on it, and to like be able to record the process of it coming together has been so cool. So we have more over there. I have the little fairy house that sprinkles snow. The winter court really came together because these clouds. You have a little sitting area. All my like bushes and stuff are right there. The winter house, the holiday house. I really like that house. Yeah. It all just like it came together. Those clouds really sold it. And it makes me so happy. Because between the winter court and the night court, they both hold all my shops. All the like little stands, all of them that can be without causing issues. So Tiana's, Kristoff's, all over here. And then I have all the little shop houses back here to have its own little area. Tiana's is over here because I had done the night court before Tiana's. Before we got access to bringing her restaurant to the Vale. I'm pretty sure I had done that, and then they were like, yeah, here. And then I'm like, I'm not undoing that. So we're just gonna run through here. Next is Under the Mountain. I had room. So Maleficent's castle is a nod to Amarantha in mine. So we just have just like this overgrown, just kind of really cool thing. That dark castle's hers, so she's Maleficent's neighbor, essentially. We're gonna go this way. You, Merlin, you need to move, my dude. I love you, but you need to move. But it like, okay, if you know this, this is where Feyre does her challenges. That's when I made this. My interpretation from the game is a theater stand. That's what I did. That was my nod to that. Because how do you not nod to that in the book? So that's what I did. And then we have some more houses back here. Ocean shops, you know, the whole nine. It just looks so good. It came out so pretty. And if you want to see that back way, it's not really anything special. But Jack Skellington lives back here. Ursula and Maleficent, I think, all are the ones that are over here. So Jack, Sally, Maleficent, Ursula are all back here. So next is the Princess Court. All right, next coming up is the Princess Court. So you've got Ariel's house, you got Eric's house, you got Mulan's house. We're gonna go this way. There's a piano for them to hang out and do stuff. So I'm back. Over here's Aurora's house. Now this is the last piece of the puzzle that we needed to finish. I was so happy because my friend Lon knew I was getting aggravated. I'd gone in her Discord and I was like, So she ended up giving me the gold to able to finish. So thank you, Lon. Again, you're a lifesaver. So we have Tiana's house over here, and then we have Belle and Beast's castle over here. And they've got their own little yard. And then we've got Snow White, Jasmine, Rapunzel, Cinderella, all over here. Yeah, so we have Cinderella's house, we have my house, and I really like how this one came out. Next, we're gonna go to the theme park. So I made this area a little, horses can still get through. I made sure. And then oh, we gotta go this way. I don't know why I thought I could go down that way. But yeah, we have like the whole little like theme park thing going on for the day court. That was the dawn court. This is the day court. So day of theme park. Thought it was fitting. And so we got all that back here. Looks really cool. I thought it was a fun idea for the day court. So next is the summer court. And this really took a different turn. It really does. It really came to life. It has its own food court back here. I don't know how many food courts I have throughout my stuff. I do not know. Do not ask. It looks really good. It just has its own It's beach house over here. All those little light up flowers. This was fun. Making like the water thing came out at the perfect time. Then I got to put a pond in the middle, which is really cool. I have some fun pictures from doing that. A lot of things spawned when I was like away from my computer for like the 10 minutes. All right. So yeah, oh, like it really does look really cool. And then I never know where to put that fountain, and I figured it fit. Okay, and lastly is the spring court. Okay, so in the original video, that flower castle was not there. But now for this video it is there because the spring court video came out forever ago. So yeah, there's just pink flowers everywhere. It's pretty. I really do like it. And it does. It comes out really, really nice. And I wanted the spring court here for the reason of that water. I think it looks really pretty. Could I have done the summer court here? Yes. But I think the just the way the spring court and the pinks really just get picked up on are just so pretty. It just yeah, so we did. And we're coming up on Tamlin's Castle. Yeah, like I said, there's a few nods to the books in here. Not overly done, but took some creative liberties with what I have access in the game, and you know, we're gonna finish up in Tamlin's Castle as our final kind of stop. And I think it looks really pretty. So he's having a little party. Because Pharaoh's always like, yeah, I didn't want to be left to just parties and child rearing. So this is what, before he destroyed everything. Before he destroyed everything. And that, my friends, is my version of ACOTAR in Disney Dreamlight Valley. I know some other friends that will be doing certain things similarly. So I would say keep an eye out for those friends. Keep an eye out because there's other Disney creators that are doing book builds. So, all right, y'all. I will see you next time. Keep an eye out. We are going to be doing some more different builds. Go check out the Zodiac Academy build if you like that series of books. And I'll see you next time. We'll be doing Fourth Wing build. We'll be doing some Blood and Ash builds. Keep an eye out. You don't know what's going to happen. Eventually, we'll do the Hewn City inside of the castle in the Night Court area in Valeris. All right, y'all. I will see you next time. Bye. Come visit me on Twitch. Bye.